Well, hello friends. Every once in a while, I'll either pass on a K-pop song and realize I like it way later, or sometimes I completely miss out on a song for years and not even know about it. Please tell me I'm not the only one who is guilty of this. I need validation, y'all. This is like Sunday confession. Alright, anyway, that, my friends, are bops that we sleep on. For this video, I plan to go over 20 great K-pop songs that I slept on, and I'd love for you all to share your own stories in the comment section after this video. This list of mine is huge, and I could do more of these videos if you wish me to disclose other K-pop songs that I slept on. But before we get started, please do me the huge favor hitting those like and subscribe buttons for me. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, and also lets me know what you prefer to see. And while you're at it, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DareToBe. And now that we've gotten that all the way, let's get started with this list. When I was making the K-pop songs that make you smile video years ago, I returned to this song after dismissing it several years before. I regret that because Pretty You is wonderful and makes me smile, and you know what? It is quite fun. Stumbled across this video from another YouTuber's video going over severely underrated K-pop songs of 2016. They were right. My god, this amazing song is severely underrated. I mean, I know you all come to expect puns from me, but sometimes they're all not going to be gold, so, you know, you're just going to have to deal with it. So just accept this bronze pun, okay? It might not be gold, but it's at least a bronze. Back when I used to make Best Live Performances videos for K-pop acts, I got around doing FTISLAND's vid in 2015. In the midst of diving more into their catalog, I came across this gem. I didn't even know how on earth I overlooked this one, but I'm so glad I found it. It's my top favorite K-pop song from 2009 and one of my most played songs ever. Back when I was doing the retro K-pop video series, I was needing more 70s disco-inspired songs and was reminded of this amazing 9 Muses bop. Shame on me for letting this one go unlistened for so many years, but you know what? I caught up. I can guarantee that. I have caught up on those play counts, okay? Dinosaur! This song is one I guess I overlooked. I knew about it simply because I mentioned it having Trop House elements in my K-pop music trends video, and I honestly didn't look much into the song because I was just tired of Trop House at the time, honestly. I rediscovered the song when I was doing my pop culture references video and was like, oh, okay, call me a dinosaur, this song is a bop, and I slept on it real hard. I actually found this song years later when I was doing a K-pop B-sides video, and subscribers kept mentioning this song. Upon discovering it, the smooth groove elements behind the song made me remember my grandparents and the music they used to listen to. I actually got a little emotional and instantly fell in love with this song. Not that the song is like emotional, it was about my grandparents, but you know, I guess in general I can be emotional, so there's that. Interestingly, I remember just getting into K-pop and coming across this song as my first exposure to G-Dragon as a solo artist. I passed on the song initially because he came off like the male Asian Lady Gaga here, and I just didn't know what to make of it. Is this what K-pop is really like? What am I signing up for? Well, after some time away from the song, I came back to it after I had really spent significant time investing in the K-pop world and diving down that black hole that I haven't been able to come out of over a decade later, and realized that I really did like this song. An iconic song of sorts, and one that I finally came to appreciate after some time to soak it in. Thank you, G-Dragon. Oh, I honestly don't remember what came over me to revisit the song, but let's just say that tastes do evolve over time, and this is some exquisite taste right here. Aged like fine wine, and I now possess the K-pop palette fit for this intellectual bop. Another song I discovered thanks to making the Best Live Performances video series, and this song is very Britney Spears, and I'm here for it. I need T-ara to come back again and bless us with more bops. Please. Stop trying to screw them over, MBK. Alright, yes, please come back. When I was working to find matching songs that make as great male to female counterparts video years ago, I was looking for a sweet tune produced song that matched Boyfriend's bounce. I was reminded of Rainbow's Mach and listened to it again years later, and well, the rest is history. I downloaded it and played that shit on repeat. Hey all, we're coming at the halfway point, and I went to my Patreon to ask my patrons to provide me with their own stories on K-pop bops they slept on. Thank you so much, patrons, past and present, for your support. It really means a lot, and here are your choices. Okay, now back to my list. Labeled as a group trying to copy Infinite back in the day, I remember not taking to the songs initially. When I was needing more songs for K-pop songs that are shockingly under 1 million views, I revisited ROMEO and Target again years later. Holy shit, why did I pass on this? Sweet Tune does not make bad music, and this further exemplifies it. Seriously, Sweet Tune makes bops. They only make bops, that's all they know how to do, and they are my favorite K-pop producer. Well, as we get older, tastes change. I remember not fully investing into the song as it did not align with my taste at the time. I admit I was more focused on the controversial aspect of Marionette versus the song itself, and when I came back to it years later, I realized how great of a song this really was. Now I hate how the attention towards it greatly overshadowed the music itself. Shame on all of us! I love this song. Love it! One of my top favorite Girls' Generation songs. It was one of those songs that I discovered way later. Not sure how I overlooked it when I was heavily diving into SNSD catalog in 2010, but you know what? I caught up on it. I can assure you that I have made up for lost time on that song. Easily. 1, 2, 3, when it came to B.I.G back in the day, most K-pop fans regarded Aphrodite as their best song and one that was shockingly underrated from an underrated group. They still are, really. With 1, 2, 3, I don't know what happened, but I guess their underratedness caused me to miss out on their comeback at the time of the song's release. Such a shame, because when I finally did come across it, I instantly fell in love with the retro sounds because, you know, that's kind of my thing in K-pop. And if you haven't heard the song, then I suggest you do. That way, I know I'm not the only one who also slept on it. So, please give me that validation, please. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I needed time to process those creepy children at the beginning of the song. And I guess it took several years, but I finally came around, okay? Fellow K-pop YouTubers K-Junkies had a video going over how underrated SNUPER is. They mentioned their love for It's Raining, and I was like, there's a better song than Platonic Love? What is this song? Alright, anyway, I didn't really remember the song since I believe I had only watched it once back when it came out, but you can rest assured that I downloaded it, played it on repeat shortly after, and you know what? It's raining, y'all. Literally, it's raining. Like, right now it is, but you know what? I think they had the power to do that. Like, move the fuck over, Storm, because SNUPER is here. I remember when this one came out, many subscribers kept telling me to go check it out because of its amazing 90s-ness. I passed on the song at the time thinking it was the 90s enough or some shit, but I came back to the song when I was making my pop culture references video, and well, I fell in love with it then. Better late than never, I guess. Another song I discovered when I was making a Best Live Performances compilation video, I discovered this amazing 2009 song in 2014. Luckily, during the height of my noraebang and karaoke sessions in Korea, this was one of my go-to songs with my singing partner. I was Hyeri, of course. As you can tell by this point, doing the Best Live Performances video series really helped me dive into so many K-pop artists' discographies. I sadly don't do those videos anymore, and so I had to find other ways to keep up, and MYNAME is another that I have come to really support over the years, and Just That Little Thing is such an amazing underrated bop in K-pop. It should have gotten more attention and goes down as one of my top favorites from 2013. When EXO came back with this and Monster, I remember lumping both songs together and dismissing them simply because they didn't meet my Love Me Right expectations at the time. They just didn't love me right, okay? Alright, anyway, when I had to update my Best Live Performances video for EXO, I came back to this song again. I remember going, oh, this is retro. Why did I pass on this? What was I thinking? I love it, and it's definitely one of my top favorite EXO songs now. Well, that's it for today, folks. Remember to share your stories on your own slept-on K-pop bops. Try saying that 3 times fast. I hope you all enjoyed this list of songs and maybe learned some new ones along the way. And as always, thank you all for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. And while you're here, check out many more of my K-pop videos on all kinds of topics, and see you next time!